I am Alex, and I've always loved horror movies, but, I never thought I'd end up living one. It was just another Friday night, me, my favorite snacks, and a new horror flick I'd been dying to see. The movie started normally enough. A creepy old house, a family moving in. Classic setup. But then, I heard a noise, not from the TV, but from my kitchen. As I walked to the kitchen, I noticed something odd. My horror movie posters. They were different. The characters in them. They were looking at me, following me with their eyes. But when I opened my eyes, the posters were still alive, watching, waiting. I ran back to the living room, but the TV was on. I hadn't unpaused it. On the screen, I saw myself standing in my living room looking terrified. I spun around, searching for hidden cameras. This had to be some sick prank, right? But deep down, I knew. This was no prank. This was something much, much worse. That's when I realized I wasn't watching the movie anymore. The movie was watching me. The walls started to close in, literally. My cozy apartment was transforming into a nightmare. I could hear whispers now, coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. They were reciting lines from my favorite horror movies, but twisted, distorted. I grabbed the nearest weapon, a replica axe from The Shining, and steeled myself. My hands were shaking, but I gripped the axe tightly. It felt all too real in my sweaty palms. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. The shadows in the corners began to move. I backed up against the wall, my eyes darting from shadow to shadow. If this was my horror movie, I was going to be the one who survived. I took a deep breath, remembering every final girl I'd ever cheered for. They didn't give up. They fought back, and so would I. As shadows crept towards me, I raised the axe. Time to face my fears and fight back. Whatever was out there, whatever this was, I was ready. This was my story now, and in my story, the monsters don't win. I do. With a yell, I charged forward, axe raised high, ready to write my own ending.